We start with the earthquake that has devastated South. In response to the quake, international aid has poured in. South Korea has announced $2 million in humanitarian, while India has sent 15 tons of essential relief supplies, tents and medicines. China and Russia have also deployed rescue teams, with China's Yunnan province sending 37 rescuers, while Russia dispatched 20 to aid in the. Meanwhile, in Bangkok, over 2,000 reports of structural damage, a massive inspection effort. China's rescue teams were the first international group to arrive, their teams landing in Yangon. According to Myanmar's ruling junta, the death count from the massive earthquake has now risen to over 1,000. Meanwhile, there are reports of 2,003 people being injured. Well, these totals are expected to increase as the search efforts continue. Of a magnitude 4.2 struck Myanmar later on Friday, causing after the earlier 7.7 magnitude. 4.2 tremor was one of 14 aftershocks that hit, including one at the strength of 6.4. The National Centre for Seismological reported that the tremor came at a depth of around 10. Well, in some breaking news in the last few moments, airstrikes and drone attacks continue in Myanmar following the recent, with the military regions heavily affected by the quake, witness bombings in the village by parachutes hit Lewa in the Karen National Yoga region. More information: Myanmar, and a temporary hospital has been at the airport in Myanmar after the caused damage is aimed at helping those injured by, if not thousands. Authorities are working with relief to support. Well, joining us to discuss these latest developments is Jay Shankar Mukherjee, who's a secretary VHP in Thailand, joining us from Thailand. Jay, much for being here. Of course, we mentioned there the impact of Myanmar, but I also want to look at what's happening in Thailand, where you are now. We've heard reports of potentially 2,000 buildings reporting damage. Is that something you've seen? And is there concern about the structures and the safety?
Absolutely. There are many buildings which got damaged. My own flat has got several cracks inside which are not there prior to yesterday. And plenty of my friends, they couldn't stay at their own flats last evening, and they had to find a stay for their own, either at a friend's house or in a hotel or somewhere. Many people, I mean, I know at least more than 20 or 2 dozens of people, and bedrooms and the rooms got completely devastated. Inside the flat, though outside walls are absolutely fine and doesn't look or doesn't show any damage to the world, but inside those are plenty of cracks and the debris came down. So there are huge impact, we would say. Especially, I mean, I'm not very sure, but it's the buildings near the riverside got damaged much more than the buildings in the city. However, my home particularly is not that closer to the river. It got damaged, multiple flats in our building. I stay personally at 21st floor. So if this has got damaged, I'm sure 23rd, 25th, those floors are also damaged equally. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Of course, the earthquake not just impacting Thailand, also on a dramatic scale, Myanmar. In terms of what's going on there, have you heard any state on the ground? And if it needs to be done with these rescue efforts internationally to make sure that the people of Myanmar are saved where possible?
No, all the communities, especially communities in Thailand, should immediately take steps from Vishwa Hindu Parishad or any other similar kind of communities who work for the humanitarian grounds. We should collect funds, we should collect materials, the relief materials, and try to send it to Myanmar, because Myanmar is just across the border. We should not keep Kuwait at this time of crisis, when hit about this earthquake, we should be standing beside them as a friend, as a neighbor, and do whatever best we can do, not as an individual, as a community, as a country, and whatever is needed. Thailand government, Thailand, all associations in Thailand, the religion and the caste, and they should come forward and support Myanmar in this tragic time.
Absolutely, Jay. We're getting some more information in, looking at that